Building 702, episode 2. We've got Linda Gilliam, owner of Connor and Millie's Dog Rescue. Hi, Linda. Thank you so much for being here with us.
Thank you.
Tell us a little bit about how you got started into the whole dog rescue.
The whole dog rescue. I adopted a little dog named Connor, and I went to California to pick him up. And they said, he's great with cats, he's great in the car, and he's a sweet little dog. And I got there and there was 4 pounds of a very sick dog who was horrible in the car and he was not good with cats. And after a great deal of very serious medical, we proceeded to have the next best 7 years of my life.
Oh, wow.
He was my heartbeat. He was my heart and soul. We traveled together, we did everything together. But when I lost Connor, that was devastating. That was utterly devastating, and I was totally lost. And I started fostering for Home for Spot, and one of the fosters there is also a respiratory therapist, like I am. So we have a great deal of medical. I have 40 years in.
Oh, wow.
And I do critical care, diagnostics, and disaster response. But I noticed years ago they would claim the dog would be unadoptable. Connor would have been considered unadoptable. I don't believe in that. I don't think there is such a thing as unadoptable. You just have to find the right match. I want the senior dogs. I want the dogs that people feel that society just kind of throws away, kind of like our senior citizens. And I work in medical, I see it.
Yep.
They have value. They can be great companions, but they're an investment in time and money, because when you get to be 10, 12 years old in dog years, you're kind of up there. And it's okay, you've never had a dental, or you've not had this treated, not had that treated. So it's time, patience, and investment. And then you can get a fabulous dog that just thrives with being nurtured in a good home. And they're great companions for older people as well. We've done over 800 dogs.
Wow.
I think I'm at about 830 with over 700 adoptions.
Wow.
And that's including the blind, the diabetic, the Cushing's, relays. My oldest adoption was 18, still around. And some of these dogs have been adopted into homes that live in a fashion I will never see.
Yeah.
Yeah, they fly on private jets to DC and things.
Oh, wow. That's incredible.
Things like that. Harvey here doesn't have a jaw.
Oh, wow.
He has no lower jaw. He was probably a backyard breeder dog. He was trapped in a kennel. They deliberately fractured both sides of his jaw, and he was starving.
Whoa.
So by the time I got him, he was skeletal. He was vastly malnourished.
How does he eat if he doesn't?
Well, he learned. We were hoping to wire the jaw, and we could not. It was just too old. There was nothing. Everything had deteriorated, and we couldn't wire it. There was no implant, so we had to take the lower jaw. And he's learned to use his tongue and the top of his mouth. And at first, he'd use his shoulder a little bit, but now he picks up plush toys. And he's not near as innocent as he looks. This guy will get on your kitchen counter and counter serve and get into the Cheetos. Pansy was kicked, and she has spinal injury on what we call L1. It's the beginning, the very lower part of the spine.
Got it.
And it dipped down and to the right. And she was completely paralyzed from the waist down. She had nothing when I first got her. And we were using preemie diapers, this big, when I first got her. I had to cut a hole.
Yeah.
I can't tell you how overwhelmed I was in the diaper section of the grocery store, because that is not my aisle.
Yeah.
And so I really worked with her at my house. I worked with her. I've been enough physical therapy sessions where I knew how to place her paws, how to work with her legs. We never say never. We maintain quality of life. We do hospice. In fact, I have one at home right now. He's hospice. I'm doing fluids on every day, and he takes his meds, and his tail is wagging, and he's running around. And
how often do you folks do an adoption event?
We do adoption events every other Saturday at PetSmart and every other Sunday at Petco.
Okay.
And then we have some special events. We do things like this to help educate the public on special needs, the rescues, the senior dogs.
Is there a website that people can go to see?
Yes,
like,
we have a website, Connor and
you have?
Millie's dogrescue.org.
Okay.
And heads up, we're completely overhauling our webpage. That will soon go down within the next 4 to 6 weeks. It'll be Connor and Millie's rescue.org. But we have a very active Facebook page. We do an enormous amount of communicating, posting, recruiting, fundraising on our Facebook page. You can see here, the jaw is completely broke.
Oh, wow.
It's right through the tooth, and it was this way on both sides. So there was no way he could eat.
Holy smokes.
Yeah. Then this is the way he looked when we picked him up. He was hideously matted all underneath. His nails were almost curling into his paw pads. And he wasn't used to being able, he was arched because he was in a kennel that was too small and would not allow him normal posture. So this is him after surgery, where he had lost his jaw. And I take all acute care medical. They come to me first.
That's insane.
Because I'm the
Can't believe
medical.
somebody would even do that. We know you're definitely making a huge impact out there, and
Yeah.
thank you so much for taking the time to talk about your cause. And like I said, we're more than happy to get the word out there and obviously
Great.
support it ourselves too. Connor and Millie's
Connor and Millie.
Dog Rescue. Support them. Hit the link below. Donate if you can. They need all the help they can get. Let's continue to help Linda with her cause here.
Yeah, my little creatures.